Okay. All right. So can you hear me okay?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay. And you can see me all right?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, great. So with this program Zoom, when you click on the link that the school will send you, it'll send you into a specific classroom or through a website that will open up this program and have the children there. One thing that's nice about this program is you don't have to upload any material. You're actually just sharing your screen with the children. So if you browse on the video screen, what I do is before the class starts, I have this view. It's called the gallery view. So if you have the gallery view, then we all show up in little boxes like the Brady Bunch around each other. And that's how I usually first start class, when I'm just making light conversation with the kids, getting ready for the rest of the kids to sign in. So another option you have is the speaker view. So when you click on that, what happens is you have a small video at the top, which are all your kids' videos, and the big video in the bottom will be the person currently speaking. So right now, because it's the two of us, you're always going to be on the bottom. But if you have 3, 4, 5 kids, then as they are talking, you'll see their face get big, and then it'll switch and another person's face gets big. So you might find a use for that at some point, but for the most part, I use this gallery view. You have here on the right side your participant screen. So this has my name and your name. If you need to change your name, you can scroll over where it says rename, and you can change it to whatever you want to be.
Oh, you're Bob now.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So can I change my name to... Change my name to...
Apple pie, exactly. Yep. So you could change it to whatever you want. And it says that I'm the host because I am the teacher in the classroom, the quote-unquote teacher. And this is a feature that you can pass to anyone. You don't have to stay the host. But if you're the teacher in the classroom, it's best to keep it as you being the host so that the kids don't play around on the screen and mess anything up. You also have your mute and your video. So if I want, I can stop your video and it turns your video off. Oh, it's saying that my internet connection's unstable. There it goes. So it turned your video off, and then I can't turn it back on, but I can ask you to start video. So I'll ask you to start video. And what happens on your screen? What does it say?
It says the host has asked you to start your video, and you can choose start my video or later.
Okay. So do start my video. Okay.
So how did you do that? You clicked on my name and...
Yeah, so I'll give you the host. I'll make you the host.
Okay.
And so click on my name. Right now, because you're the host, I only have the option of mute myself or rename myself. But you can click on my name and do stop video.
More. It's on the more section.
Yeah.
Stop video.
Now, if you do request to begin video, see what happens.
Ask to start video.
Yeah. So it says the host has asked you to start your video. So I'll just start my video.
Got it.
And there it goes. So if you, if the kids, one thing I don't like about this program is it's assuming that everyone using it is an adult. So if the kids turn off their video, you can't turn their video back on. You can only ask them to turn their video back on. So that's one thing that you'll have to get used to. I have a class where one of the kids keeps turning his video off, and I keep asking, turn your video on, turn your video on, and he keeps clicking no, no, no. And he doesn't speak enough English to know what I'm saying. So it's one thing to keep in mind. So can you give me the host privilege back? Click on my name.
More, make host.
Yep.
Change host to Jeremy, yes.
Yep, so now it says you are the host of my screen. So what else can we say? We're right now in the in like the video mode where it's just videos. If I
Yeah.
want to share screens, down here at the bottom we have a toolbar where you have the option mute. I can mute my audio doing that, or I can mute it here in the participant screen. It's the same thing. And you can also start and stop your video here on the bottom as well.
Stop videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got it.
So, what I'll do, there's also this chat screen you can click, which will open a chat screen in the participants window. So I can type to everyone and say, hello, or I can type to one person privately and say, hey, this class is really boring. Yeah. And it just goes to you. That's the similar thing to How Hawaii as far as the chat goes. Another thing that's interesting, if I'm the host, I can choose to mute everyone and unmute everyone with one click of a button. So I'll do mute all, and when I do that, it gives me the screen that says if you want to mute everyone, and it says, do you want to allow the participants to unmute themselves? So if you're teaching kids, I would uncheck that, and then it mutes you, so try to unmute yourself. Doesn't work, probably. So I have to unmute you. Now
The
if
host has unmuted all participants.
Right. So now if I want to mute all, I'll allow participants to unmute themselves, and you should be able to turn your microphone on and off.
Yes, got it.
So if you're teaching kids, it's good to not give them the option of turning their mic on and off, or else they'll be making your classroom a little bit chaotic. So I want to share my screen. It's class time. The first thing I want to do is make sure all the kids can see and hear each other. Then I want to allow the children to record the video. So when you're the host, click on this More drop-down menu, and it says Allow Record. So this isn't going to record, but it's going to give you the option to record if you want. Now, if you go to your name and go to click on More and Record, there'll be a little red recording button. Can you press that for a moment, just so that you can see it? Yeah, so you're recording now. So if you see that little red dot inside a circle, it means you're recording. So the school wants all of the kids to have the capability to record the class. It's something that they're offering them. So make sure as each kid signs in, you go to their name and click More, Allow Record. If it's allowing, it'll give you an option to say Forbid Record, and that means they won't be able to record the class.
Okay.
Make sure they're all allowed to. Not that they all will, but once in a while, if one of the kids knows that there's a lesson, or the parent rather, knows it's a lesson that the kid needs to go over again, they'll record it and have them watch it over and over again.
Okay.
So now you're ready to start. At the bottom of the windows with our videos, there's an option that says Share Screen. So I'm going to click that, and it brings up another window that says Select a window or an application that you want to share. So with this, I always choose desktop, and the school wants you to do that because if you choose an individual window, it doesn't always show the complete window. It's not WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. It's more like it'll show parts of the window. But if you do desktop, that's more what I'm seeing is what you're seeing, and it's a little bit more stable that way.
It's nice too. I think I've been able to like Google stuff before if they don't know a vocabulary word, and I can show them a picture or something.
Exactly. So say that you want to show them a video on YouTube. You can share your screen, and also there's this button at the bottom that says Share Computer Sound. So that means any sound that's happening on my computer, it'll come through your speakers. So you can click that option, Share Computer Sound, as well, if you want to share videos with them.
It's probably a good default to have. Just check that automatically.
Yeah, I would check that unless you're getting a lot of Skype messages in the background
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't want to hear the dinging over again.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll share my desktop, and
Okay.
it changes the
Says
window.
Jeremy has started sharing screen. Brown bear, what do you see?
Very good. Yeah. So you can open the PPT or the book in any viewing program. I'm using Adobe Acrobat. You can open it in Viewer. You can open it in Preview. Whatever you like to do. So right now you can see this the screen. You can see my desktop, and so this is how we'll basically have the videos set up if we're teaching a class. The one thing though that I would need to add is to have the participant window there, because right now you can only see the video and my screen. If I click Manage Participants though, now I get the other box that has our names in it, and I can mute you, unmute you, and adjust the students' microphones, basically.
Oh, okay. And I didn't realize that I can't see your, even though it's on your screen, I don't see that screen.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
So when you're the host, then you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing, and I'll do that in a second. So notice in this program you have stop video, which is the same as stopping your camera, but then you also have stop share. So what you'll want to do when you stop sharing your video is click that stop share. The pause share, I can click that and it temporarily pauses what I'm doing. Say you need to do something on the side, you need to send an important message to the school, you can pause the sharing and then resume the sharing so that you don't have to click the window again.
Does the screen go black or does it just pause where you were last?
For my screen, my screen doesn't change.
Oh, okay, but for the students.
What is it doing for you now?
I just see brown bear. Nothing has changed.
Okay, if I open up a window now, do you see anything that's changing?
Nope, still brown bear, as if nothing changed.
Okay, great. So I'm opening up pictures and looking at other things and you can't see anything.
Nope, nothing, but I do see the PPT.
Okay, great. I didn't know about that. I thought maybe it went back to the video screens for you, but
yeah,
it stays
nope.
there. Okay, good
That's
to know.
good, seamless.
So the annotate, you click on that and it gives me more options. I can write on here, there. I can draw, I can highlight this, I can choose to draw an arrow, and you're seeing all of this on your screen, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So are you able to write on my screen as well?
You arrange your options, original size, annotate. Oh, I can.
Yeah, so click on annotate and draw on my screen.
Can you see it?
Yep. So it shows up on there. Very
cool.
good.
I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
So if you want the kids to annotate, they automatically have that option. If I don't want them to, I have an option here on the right side of my menu that says More, and I can disable attendee annotation. So I'm going to click on that and now try to write on my screen.
Yeah, the little part that says annotate is shaded and I can't click on it.
Yeah. So say there's a naughty kid that's drawing on the screen and you want to stop them, that's how you would do it.
Yeah, got it.
So if I click on annotate, and here's my annotating toolbar under my normal toolbar, I can undo the annotations to remove them, or I can clear all others' drawings, all of my drawings, or all the drawings to clear. So the reason you'll need to do that a lot is because if you notice, one thing different than Haohui is this program, when you draw on the screen, say I write here, okay, everyone say this is a bear. This is a bear. Then when I go to the next page,
it's still there. there.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I don't like about Zoom.
Yeah, it's still there. And now it says
Yeah.
this is a bear, white, and it
Mhm.
doesn't make any sense. So you have to clear it every time you change the page.
Yeah, I've noticed though also for going like to the next page or something on your PDF viewer, you have to change to the mouse.
Exactly, yeah, good point. So if you are drawing on here, say I'm drawing something, I want to ask, okay, what is this color? What is this color? And I'm trying to change the page. When I click to scroll down, it's still drawing. So you have to click on mouse to get your mouse capability back. And then you can go to the next pages. Very
Yeah,
good.
it takes a little getting used to.
Yeah, it is a little bit different in that way. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I'm going to clear all the drawings.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to take a screenshot, if say you drew a really nice picture and the kids are drawing pictures, you can save a screenshot of your PPT in the drawing by clicking the Save button.
Awesome. Okay.
And another thing that's interesting is you can give remote control to other people. So I can give the control to you.
Click to start the mouse keyboard control of the shared screen.
Yeah. So now I'm not doing anything. You're actually moving the mouse on my computer.
Oh, okay.
You see that? So you can change the page. You can open up files. It's kind of scary, and it says apple pie. Oh no! It says apple pie is controlling your screen on my window. So sometimes the kids, when they realize they can't draw on the screen, they will request remote control. So give me, how do you stop controlling my screen?
Options, give up. Okay, so I go to the top of my screen. Options, give up remote control.
Okay, great. Now try to go back to the part where it says annotate before.
It still won't let me because I think you disallowed me.
I disallowed you. Right now, is there something there that says request remote control?
Yeah.
So click on that.
You're about to request remote control. Select request. Okay.
Now it comes up on my screen, Apple Pie is requesting remote control of your shared content. So I can either decline or approve. If I click approve, then it's basically giving you my mouse. So I have a class where this boy likes to draw on all the PPTs. So when I turn off enable annotation, he clicks on this, request remote control, and he does it over and over again, and I have to keep clicking decline, or else he's going to have access to my computer and be able to close the PPT or shut down my computer or whatever he wants.
Okay.
So that's
if you happen to give them remote control, can you steal it back from them, or they have to give it back?
That's a good question. I don't know. Let's see. I'm giving you remote control now.
Options. Are you able to take it back? I see give up remote control for me, but can you take it back?
Here it says stop remote control.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Okay, so at least you can stop it if you accidentally click accept. Okay, very good. So I'm going to stop my sharing. There's a red box that says stop share, and it takes us back to our video window. So to make you the host, I'm going to click on you and do make host. So can you open up a file and screen share it with me?
Yeah.
So now there's a parentheses next to your name saying host. So let's see what you want to teach me.
I think you could use some grammar practice. So I'm going to share my desktop. Side by side 3, your level 3.
Okay. Great.
So let's make this bigger.
So now it says you are viewing Apple Pie's screen, and now you don't see the participant screen, so you have to click on Manage Participants, and then that white screen will toggle on and off so that you can
manage participants.
Exactly. So this is all happening on your screen, but I can't
You can't
see any
see
of
it.
it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got it. And then I can align to record
Mm-hmm.
and okay. Well, let's scroll down. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to go to the mouse to scroll down. Okay. And
Okay. Yeah, I see it here, Unit 1. Yeah. So right now I can go to, well, it's not letting me annotate.
oh, okay. Wait, how do I allow you to annotate? Annotate, Jeremy Moore, chat for a bit. Wait, how do I make you annotate?
On the toolbar, the big one, go to the right side where it says More, and it'll tell
Yes.
you disable.
Enable attendee annotation.
Very good. Yeah.
Got it.
Now I can annotate, and it gives me that little toolbar where I can draw on here.
I changed the video. I don't know if you can tell.
Let's see. I can't tell. I can't see.
Okay.
Anything.
I guess. Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of how you do it. So say you wanted to take away the ability for me to draw on your screen, you would go to that same drop-down box and say disable attendee annotate, and it takes away that toolbar for me with the pen and the cursor and the highlighter. So now I can't annotate.
Got it. Perfect, perfect.
Yeah, so that's pretty much everything. So when you want to stop screen sharing, you click on the red box that says stop share.
Right. And it doesn't stop the meeting completely, it just stops sharing.
Correct. Yeah.
Got it.
And it takes us back to our window. Very good.
Very well.
Cool. So I think that's everything on how to use this. And if you want to leave the meeting, there's a button at the bottom that says Leave Meeting. You can click on that, and it asks you if you want to leave the meeting, or if there's more than one other person, it asks you if you want to end the meeting for everyone. So what I usually do is I'll leave the meeting. That way if other kids want to stay in the classroom and talk to each other after class, that's fine. But I'll just leave the meeting myself.
Got it.
Great. Well, thank you for your help, and
thank you.
Do you have any other questions or anything you think you can add?
No, I think that's it. It's just a little bit of a practicing with it. But
Yeah.
it's actually quite user-friendly. It's just, I think the hardest thing is the mouse to the drawing, back to the erasing everything, to the mouse to drawing. It's just, that's a little bit of a process. But I think it's pretty easy.
Yeah. And sometimes you'll see the kids raise their hands. There's a button here that says raise hand, which you could do if someone has a question. And if there's a big list of participants, it moves them to the top with that little hand raise. So you can lower my hand if you answer my question. What happens when I click claim?
Where do I click?
I think you can only do that if you're not the host. So I reclaim the host. So now do you see a button that says raise hands in the participant window?
Let me click. Oh, participants, me. No, I don't.
You don't?
I see mute and rename. I see my microphone and my video.
What about below that? A little bit below that.
At the bottom.
Yeah.
Down at the bottom right-hand corner.
Yep. So you raise the hand, and now it shows.
And I think you can.
It shows on my screen.
You click lower hand?
Yeah, I can click lower hand to erase it. Yeah. So sometimes the kids might use that if they have a question, but typically I don't think they know about that feature.
Okay. But so are they being trained like with all the features of how they can draw on the screen, or are those details that they aren't really being told just to keep it simple?
Yeah, I don't think they're training the kids to do all of that. I think it's just something that they are letting the teachers learn, and then and then hopefully the kids don't know how to draw all over the screen and change
Yeah,
the pages.
because if you have older kids, it could be fun with them, like, if they're respectful, it could be something like a fun activity, but it could be
That's
hard
true.
to explain how to do that too.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Very good. All right, so I'm going to end the meeting. Thank you very much, Laura.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye.